Hi everyone, welcome to back my channel Data Science Geneius. My name is Ikra and I am delighted to be here with you today. Very important topic discussed, so we are going to explore an important topic in this channel. Classification in data mining, then today's topics. So let's get started. Definition: classification in data mining. Let's see, we know that real-world application databases are rich with hidden information that can be used for making intelligent business decisions. Classification is a data analysis method that can be used to extract model describing important data classes or to predict future data trends or patterns. The classification is a supervised learning techniques in data mining where the objective is to categorize or classify data pointing to the predefined classes or group. Here a step-by-step guide on how to implement classification techniques in data mining. Classification is one of the most important aspects of the data mining, and so step-by-step guide on how to implement classification techniques in data mining. Step-by-step guide to building a classification model. Here are some classification steps. Here are some data classification steps. Step 1, data collection. Step 2, data pre-processing. And step 3, splitting the dataset. Step 4, choosing a classification algorithm. Step 5, training the model. And step 6, evaluation the model. Step 7, turning the model. And step 8, deployment and monitoring data. Here's step in data classification model. And 6 steps to classify data. First step, identify data. Use data governance. Create a categorize. Prioritize data. Budget and keep to it. Identify data. Discover where your data resides, how valuable it, how many copies exist, and how many people have authorized access. Use data governance. Determine the regularity requirements to satisfy of the data. For example, given a database for customer credit information, classification rule can be learned to identify customer having either excellent or fair credit rating. This is data mining techniques to categorize class label to predict करती है जबकि prediction model continuous valued function को predict करते हैं. For example, a classification model build किया जा सकता है ताकि credit card transaction को real या fake categorize proof कर सके. Then so prediction model predict कर सकता है कि potential customer furniture equipment पर कितना investment करेगा और उनकी income or occupations hard to define. Here are model construction. Model construction is all tuple same to assume किया जाता है वो एक predefined class को belong करता है as determined by the class label attribute tuple जो model construction के लिए यूज होते हैं उन्हें training set कहा जाता है. मॉडल को classification rule decision tree या statistical या mathematical formula के लिए mathematical formula की form में represent किया जाता है. In first step, a model is built describing a predefined step of data label classes concept. The model is constructed by analysis data record described by attributes. Each tuple or record as is assumed to belong a predefined class and determined by one of the attribute called class label attribute. If the accuracy of the model is considered acceptable, the model can be used to classify future data tuple or objective for which the class label is known. Such data are also referred to the machine learning literature or known previously unseen data show. A two-step process: model construction describing a set of predetermined classes. First point, each tuple same is assumed to belong to a predefined class as determined by the class label attribute. The set of tuple used for model construction training testing set. Model usage for classify future to unknown objective. These samples are randomly selected and are independent of testing samples. The accuracy of the model on a given test dataset in the percentage of test set sample that are correctly classified by the model. For each test sample, a known class label is compared with the learned model class prediction for that sample. If the accuracy of the model is considered acceptable, then true accuracy is foreign in the truth folder. The model can be used to classify future data types or objective for which the classifier's label is unknown. And so next, classifier accuracy measures. Here are some of the methods of estimating the accuracy of the classifier. Holdout method, faster random subsampling, k-fold cross-validation, and last bootstrap methods. Classified accuracy measure करने के लिए हमें अपना डाटा देते हैं कॉलम्स में कि वो एक ही डाटा को प्रिडिक्ट करे एक्चुअल फॉर्म में. प्रिडिक्शन टाइम में वो कन्फ्यूजन मैट्रिक्स में भी वो एक्चुअल डाटा हो सकता है, वो कंटिन्यूसी टेबल्स में भी हो सकता है. तो वो अगर ट्रू हो तो वो प्रिडिक्ट एक्यूरेसी सही होगी. अगर वो फॉल्स होता है तो इसका मतलब प्रिडिक्शन टाइम एक्यूरेसी सही नहीं आई. Feature selection is about choosing the most relevant attributes from your dataset. So feature selection involves creating new features or transforming existing ones to improve your model to predict power. Consider techniques like one-hot encoding to an categorical data scaling for numeric data and text preprocessing for natural language data. Selecting the right classification algorithm depends on your dataset and problem type. Common algorithms include logistic regression, decision tree, random forest, sport vector, machine, and neural network. And subsamples techniques experiment with different algorithms to find one that performs best of your task. Feature selection is about choosing the most relevant attributes from your dataset. Training dataset. Types of classification method. Decision tree, Bayesian classification, classification by pick, proposition, association rule. Choose in all of the algorithm. Selecting the right classification algorithm depends on your dataset and problem type. Common algorithm classification enabled by classified decision tree, sport vector machine, random forest, k nearest neighbor, SVM models. Experiment with different algorithms to find one that performs best of your task, your problem of the dataset. Issues regarding classification. In the discuss tree algorithm using classification example, will go through each of the algorithm classification properties and how they work. Decision tree algorithm are used to both predict as well as classification in machine learning. Using the decision tree with a given set of inputs, one can map and various outcomes that are as a result of the consequence for decision. We can understand decision tree with the following example. Let's assume the marketer to buy some product. At first you will assess if you really need the product. Suppose you will only buy shampoo if you run out of this. And check the weather outside and see if it's raining or not. If it is not raining, you will go and buy the shampoo, and otherwise you will not go and not buy a shampoo. We can visualization this is form of decision tree as follows. This decision tree is a result of various hierarchical steps that will help you reach certain decisions. In order to build this tree, there are two steps in inductions and pruning. Induction, we build a tree, varies pruning, and remove the several complexities as the true. Every machine learning project begins with a well-defined problem. Start by understand, gather data. Machine learning project, collect and clean your data. Feature selection about choosing the most important. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more informative content on data science. Until next time, take care.